Will Ospreay extremely confident about his chances of becoming the WCPW World Champion later on. But before that, the 6th of a possible 7 chapters of brutality.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for 1 fall. This is the 6th match in the best of series to decide just who will receive the title shot at State of Emergency Orlando. Ladies and gentlemen, this is also a chain match. Ladies and gentlemen, the score in the best of series at the moment is 3-2 in favor of Rampage. Coming to the ring at this time, accompanied by James R. Kennedy, winning tonight at 250 pounds, Primate!
Primate finds himself in a very precarious situation in terms of this best of 7 series tonight at Exit Wounds. He is 3-2 down against Rampage, which means he has to win 2 straight if he is going to go on to get a world title shot when WCPW goes to Orlando.
Yes, and our ring announcer mentioned that this is a chain match, but it's important to point out that the rules have been slightly tweaked in this one. James R. Kennedy has demanded that this match be pinfall and submission because he knows that his man, Primate, has his back to the wall here, down 3 victories to 2 with a WCPW title match hanging in the balance.
Primate, a dangerous, I was going to say man, being, and most dangerous when he's backed into a corner, as he has been, by the fact that Rampage is 3-2 up.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent weighs in tonight at 265 pounds. This is Rampage!
So Rampage, just 1 victory away from a shot at the WCPW World title, and frankly, I'm surprised, Matt, that this has even made it to a 6 match. Such has been the viciousness, the violence of those first 5.
Well, let's not forget, I believe it was a True Destiny where Mr. Kennedy, James R. Kennedy, threw in the towel, and that is why Rampage is up 3 victories to 2 here. And now Primate, if he wasn't dangerous enough, now he will be attached by the wrist via a steel chain. And Primate, there's no room for error here. He must win here tonight. Otherwise, his championship aspirations, as well as the aspirations of his manager, Jamie Kennedy, go right down the loo. Toilet, right?
You've learned some British slang.
Look at that, know what I mean? I talk the whole way like this, do the whole thing right on.
Well, as you can see, there's 3 security guards, as well as our referee, separating these 2 as the chain is applied. That is how seriously we treat the danger, physical danger that is posed by both of these guys.
Now help me out here. Obviously, the chain is legal, right? I mean, it wouldn't be in there if it weren't. And you'll notice the referee has gloves on. That, of course, is to protect him from any of the bloodshed that is probably inevitable in this one.
That metal chain is,
here we go,
grind the flesh.
You'll see Primate covering up Wise there. Might break a finger or a knuckle there. And now this is why the chain is important, because right here, it can be used as a weapon even with distance. Most people will tell you any fighting style, depending on the distance, you can't really do much. Karate, maybe, kickboxing, fine. But in pro wrestling, you need proximity.
Oh, now hang on.
Whoa!
Primate has somehow managed to break that chain already. Well, so now Rampage is still attached to that chain.
Yeah, but he's not attached to anything, talking about Rampage.
So, as you said, this is it's a pinfall or submission to end this.
And the only thing I can think of here, though, is that Primate's, what is that called there that he had around his wrist? Amulet, whatever it was there. That was on his left hand. If Primate is right-handed, now he can use both hands to try to maximize the damage with the chain. You'll pardon my pauses.
Oh, God.
But I am way too close for comfort.
That is right in front of us. As Rampage swinging that chain wildly. I think now Rampage has also detached himself from the chain. So now
Primate's detached regardless. Yes, both fighters unfettered, but the chain still remains.
this is effectively now a no-holds-barred match, and the chain can still legally be used, even though...
Ooh, some of Rampage's sweat just landed on me, courtesy of Primate's elbow.
These two have been just destroying each other since that first match in this best of 7. Oh my God!
Yeah, well, this is Jamie Kennedy's 7 trials here, and let's not forget, through the brutality, what's at stake here? The What Culture Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. It's currently held by Drew Galloway. He'll face Will Ospreay in a few short moments, and the winner may have to face one of these two in Orlando. Oh,
Well,
God.
I don't envy either Galloway or Ospreay. If either of these men are the challenger, and one of them will be, Primate has been taken out there by Rampage, who threw him with ferocity into the crowd
Get a
barrier.
shot of James R. Kennedy. He seems to be beside himself here.
And Rampage is searching under the ring for some more toys to play with. He's found a
I
chair.
always marvel at what's underneath a professional wrestling ring. Leprechauns, chairs, tables, ladders.
Oh, Kennedy getting involved. Kennedy stealing that. Oh my God! Goodness me. That German suplex nearly put Rampage through our table.
Well, we talk about protecting our investments in the financial world, and James R. Kennedy certainly did just that. Primate's right eye seems to be starting to swell shut. He begins to paw at it. There seems to be a cut right on the eyelid. Any fans of boxing will tell you that blood starts to drip into the eye, and it makes it very difficult to see, especially from the right side. That means any attack that comes from Rampage's left hand will be cloaked, will not be able to be seen.
So, a handicap, if you like, for Primate.
And there you go, the headbutt right above the left eye.
Rampage knows what he's doing when he's in a brawl like this, no doubt about that.
You guys just had a huge prize fight here at the O2 in London. Wonder if Rampage and Primate will continue the festivities.
That ended up with a ruptured Achilles and a broken hand. We could have similar injuries in this fight. Rampage still in control here. He's already won a no-holds-barred match. He's won a chairs match and an I Quit match. As you mentioned earlier in this series, Primate won a lumberjack match and the Boiler Room Brawl at Lights Out. Now this what was supposed to be a chain match. And God knows what the decider will be if Primate wins this one. So, Rampage is struggling to his feet on the apron. Primate is there as well. Dangerous place for both of these guys to be.
And it shows you to the entire locker room, to the entire wrestling world, how important the WCPW Championship can be. Because once you even get into a title match, nonetheless win the championship, the whole world starts to talk about you.
Oh my!
Oh God!
Pile driver on the apron! The pile driver in this no-holds-barred match, of course, perfectly legal, but it may have put an end to Primate's hopes of winning this series.
Rampage is going to have to get his opponent back into the ring.
Rampage.
Remember, pinfall submissions. There's no countouts. There's no disqualifications.
Rampage has just picked up what was essentially the dead weight of Primate, and
Here
this
we
could
go.
be the end. The best of 7 to end right here.
No!
2.5 for Rampage, who yells in frustration as that left shoulder of Primate goes up.
Gosh, I would not want to be in the shoes of whomever is going to be the new general manager here at What Culture, to have to just deal with the fallout of what this 6th stage or 7th trial, probably the 6th trial or 7th trial, will result in.
Rampage again is looking under the ring. What on earth is he hoping to find this time?
If I gave you one guess, what would it be? A table.
This crowd in Newcastle love it. James R. Kennedy hates it, but Rampage has a table. This could put the exclamation point on this entire series of 7 trials, and in the process, send Rampage to Orlando. Primate.
Not so fast.
Primate with a German suplex. Almost took Rampage out of his boots.
Not only was that out of desperation, it's also the correct move. If you could pick any single move, that would be the one, because it creates distance between your opponent and the weapon, in this case, a table.
Primate, as that table came into play, has found himself back in control, and Rampage may live to regret bringing that table into play in the first place. Ooh. Ring shook there with the impact of that one. Well, this sixth match in this series.
As the table looms like Margaret on the guillotine to all of my Morrissey and Smiths fans, you have to believe at some point that table's going to come into play.
I mean, again, sending Rampage hard into the turnbuckles. And I was about to say, this sixth match has lived up to the other 5 that we've had so far in terms of the levels of brutality, and we are not done yet.
You're talking about the commentary.
Rampage is deposited here on the top turnbuckle. Primate is looking for a way to end this. Of course, at this point, these two know each other so well. Kennedy's on the ring apron. Kennedy has a chair, and Kennedy into that left arm of Rampage.
Yeah, a little limp-wristed on the swing there, Mr. Kennedy.
Rampage with eyes ablaze as he stares a hole through James R. Kennedy.
And the R in James R. Kennedy better stand for run.
Kennedy is begging. He is pleading for his life. And Rampage showing mercy, at least on Kennedy.
It might not be mercy, it might be wisdom, because Rampage knows.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Say that his bread is buttered in the ring.
Rampage just broke the table in half. And Primate, if he can make the cover, will tie this up at 3-all.
What's Kennedy shouting some sort of instructions?
Kennedy's saying finish this.
Yeah, but Primate has to recombobulate himself. What does Primate have in mind here? Oh boy, I don't think Primate sees him. Now he does. Rampage.
Spear! The spear will do it. Primate with the cover.
No leg hook. No leg hook there. Crucial error.
I think for 99.9% of the men in this world,
Ooh, can we get a shot of the right ear of Rampage? Just above his ear is busted open. Oh man, yeah. You think Roddy Piper, Greg Valentine from Starrcade, I believe it was 83. If that ear starts to hang off, equilibrium, hearing loss, maybe even the end of Rampage's career.
This has been threatening to be a career shortener since the very first match in this series. Here comes
Primate
again.
Nope.
Oh, he's caught! He's caught! Pile driver!
Oh, he held on to it.
The cover by Rampage, and Rampage wins the 7 trials.
The winner of the match and the winner of the series, 4-2, winning the title shot at State of Emergency in Orlando, Rampage.
April the 1st in Orlando, Florida. Rampage will get a shot at the WCPW Championship after the most hellacious best of 7 trials that we could ever have hoped to see.
By the time we go off the air tonight, we will know the championship match for that date. But right now, the question for me is Rampage's ear as well as his left arm is held right by his side. Whomever comes out of our main event tonight between Ospreay and Galloway will certainly have their eyes on this man.
Rampage is headed for a date with Destiny against the WCPW champion.